Hello, Pisces. Welcome to your weekly reading for August 12th to the 18th. This is for Pisces, Pisces rising, and Pisces moon, and we're going to jump right into it, Pisces. As you can see, this is a loaded week. We've reached mid-August, mid-year. I've talked about this week, and we are here. First things first, Wednesday, as you can see, indicated with a green asterisk, best aspect of the week. There is another one later this week that we will talk about, but this is major. We have Mars conjuncting Jupiter. This is a 12 out of 10. That's how big this aspect is, how impactful this aspect is. You could have started feeling it as soon as Mars moved into Gemini. They're both the conjunctions in Gemini. So Mars moved into Gemini back in July, around July 20th. This is your fourth house. So I would not, and this is kicking off a new cycle. And when I say new cycle, we have not had Mars conjuncting Jupiter in Gemini since 1989. That's 35 years. I was a kid, but if you can remember what happened around that time, around springtime. But anyway, this is a conjunction. It's powerful. There's ripples you feel before it, but mostly after. This is a new cycle in your fourth house, your domestic sector. So themes that have to do with home. Real estate. You could have been moving, but now you could be moving. You could be moving. You could be moving in with someone. You could be doing something different with your home, decorating. It also is family. It's parents. It's children. It is real estate. It's your significant other. Just think about the foundations of your life. You're starting this new cycle, and this is such a major aspect that it's all about growth. I mean, you've got Mars, the planet of action, drive, passion, with Jupiter. Good fortune, good luck, expansion. So there is this element of growth here that has luck to it. It's happening in Gemini. So there is a lot of drive. There's a lot of courage. There's a lot of success that comes with this aspect. Have it, roll with it. This is really nice. This is, and again, with it being in Gemini, this is you walking the walk. This is you talking the talk. Take advantage of this aspect, really harness it. Remember, Mars wants you to take action. So take all that action that you need to take. Now, Mercury will retrograde in Leo on the same day. So remember, Mercury's retrograde all month. Mercury retrograde in Leo, you may be returning to creative projects, creative pursuits from the past. Remember, with Mercury retrogrades, a lot of people, events, circumstances from the past resurface. I would not be surprised if that hasn't already started happening for you. This is a really strong retrograde period. And with it being in Leo, yeah, of course, it can be exes, former lovers. Like they could come back in some ways through DMs, or, you run into them at, Trader Joe's, whatever it is. But you get what I'm saying. But remember, with these retrogrades, you want to reassess, reevaluate things. It's happening in your sixth house. So work. Okay, a lot of y'all may be rethinking the process of work. Working from home matters could be a really big thing for you, or going to the office, like those kind of topics. Employees, hiring employees, colleagues, things like that. They may be big themes around this time, but just know you're getting things done. That's what this Mercury retrograde's for you to get things done, even settling some things. Okay, there could be some health matters as well. Health, wellness, fitness, those are all part of this sixth house, all right, that you may be thinking about. Now, Thursday, August 15th is when we got Mars squaring Saturn. So we've talked about this. First things first, Saturn is in your sign. You're going through one of the biggest changes out of all the signs. This is you, especially if you're Pisces rising, of course, but every Pisces is going to feel this. Now, Mars squaring Saturn, the two malefic planets getting together, being naughty. All right, they're being naughty. You're gonna feel this throughout a week, maybe the entire month. You're definitely gonna feel this. Mars can bring a little bit of conflict, and Saturn limits and restricts. Now, look at the timing of this. Mars just conjuncted Jupiter. And so you've got this momentum. You are ready to go. You're accelerating. You're like Roadrunner. But then Saturn is saying, hold on. Let me chaperone you. Okay. And Saturn walks really slow. And so you may have this moment where Saturn is wanting you, that's what Saturn is, discipline. Saturn wants you to be disciplined. I'm not saying none of y'all are. That's what Saturn wants. He wants you to slow down a little bit. All right. And with these retrogrades, you will feel a slowdown. Saturn wants to give you a life lesson. That's what Saturn is. And so remember what I said. This is you learning from something from this aspect, but this is going to be deep. Saturn's in your sign. So you may be having these big moments of, what role do I play? Who am I? What do I want? Like, you're going to have some really big questions. And a lot of it can have to do with matters of home as well. Your domestic sector. Remember, it is squaring Mars in Gemini in your 4th house. Now, Saturn's also structures and systems. So you may be adjusting to new structures, implementing new systems, maybe even pivoting in some way or another. The other thing is you see that, and we'll get to this later, you see at the bottom here on Sunday, you see I've put Monday in parentheses. It's because this is a package deal. Sunday and Monday, they're together. We have the full moon in Aquarius on Monday and Jupiter square Saturn. So they're all happening at the same time. We'll talk about that next week. Just for now, this is just a lot of aspects that are happening this time. Just remember to practice patience. That's what I've been saying since, your monthly forecast. This is a month of practice patience, because around this point, you're going to feel that squeeze that Saturn brings. Remember, Saturn rewards you in the end. Saturn is karma. All right. So this is a big spiritual time for you, to be honest. This could be a really big spiritual time. So close to that full moon in Aquarius in your 12th house anyway. And also there could be some aspect of a competitive side in you coming out around this time. All right. So now Sunday, August 18th, Mercury will square Uranus. Venus is opposite Saturn. Sun conjuncting Mercury, and then Venus squaring Saturn. So you see that we have Venus and Mars and Jupiter tomorrow squaring Saturn. That's a lot of Saturn squares. Remember, Saturn is in your sign. This is all happening at the same time. We'll start with Mercury squaring Uranus. We have this July 21st during the Capricorn full moon. All right. Remember, that full moon was conjuncting Pluto. So secrets being unearthed, and then Mercury squaring Uranus is just surprising news. Surprising news. You may receive surprising information. So think about what was happening around that time. Remember, Mercury is also of the past. So Mercury squaring Uranus, Mercury in Leo. You can even think about what happened around the new moon, August 4th. Am I right? That something around that time you may go back to as well, or hear something from that happened around that time. Remember, Mercury is retrograde. But with that said, the news or information or messages that you do receive could be of a situation from the past or a person from the past. All right. So this is a Mercury Uranus square. You've already experienced this. I told you in July, be prepared. We're going to have this again in August, and here it is again. And again, for some of y'all, it just may be even you having your breakthrough. Remember, Mercury's of the mind. Uranus is breakthroughs as well. So even if you don't get any, messages, unexpected messages, it could just be you having this moment of like your personal breakthrough, because look at all this activity in your first house. I mean, this is really big. So you could even have this big reflection of yourself and pivoting and breaking through to be your most authentic self around this time. Now, you also see the Sun conjuncting Mercury. We have a Mercury Cazimi in Leo. Really great. This is Mercury Cazimi is when Mercury is in the heart of the Sun. So this is a major refresh, especially of the mind. We're talking about Mercury here, as well as communication. This is a big light bulb moment. Remember, the Sun is still in Leo at this time, bringing a lot of confidence, leadership, energy, even just this dramatic energy. It could be this dramatic awakening, this dramatic light bulb moment that you have. It really is the aspect of the week. Okay, now it's a great aspect. Venus opposite Saturn. So now you've got Venus opposite your sign. You are definitely going to feel a squeeze with this opposition, especially because it's Saturn. Now, Saturn is Chronos, all right? So Saturn is time. I've talked about this. This is long-term goals, long-term commitments. So you may feel a squeeze in commitments when it comes to love or relationships or money. Looking at what's going on for you, definitely partnership energy. Venus, which is opposing Saturn, is in your seventh house of partnerships, relationships, marriage. But again, whatever resonates with you, it can be work, it can be career, it could be, your significant other. All it's saying is they're going to feel a little bit of a squeeze. You might experience delays in something that you want. So maybe, for example, if you're thinking about getting married, this is possibly a time where you're like, ooh, wait, I'm having this moment. I'm thinking we should delay the wedding date, but oh no, that's got to be happening over, my, brother's Vegas bash. That it's just like that happens. And remember, Mercury's retrograde. So just be patient, be patient. All right. The other thing is you might have this realization that you have to work a little bit harder for something that you want in terms of partnerships and relationships and how you get joy from that. All right. Just remember, we're playing by Saturn's rules right now, and he restricts, but again, he is karma. Saturn brings karma, so you do get rewarded. Now, one thing I want to tell you, Pisces, is that with Venus and Virgo, yes, there are benefits to it, especially during this retrograde period in Leo, because Venus and Virgo, even though it's in its fall, it can be very, practical, pragmatic, problem solving. Okay. It does have its, fall aspects that come through when Venus is in Virgo. This is a time where you might find yourself being, self-critical as well. So just, again, be mindful of that. Venus is in Virgo. That's just being very overly analytical. So just try to avoid that. If you feel that coming up, and just be in touch with your higher self, and that's going to make all the difference. Now you have Venus squaring Jupiter. These are the two benefic planets in a square. So with this aspect, there really could be something here that it really is something where it's try to avoid being overindulgent, extravagant, overspending, okay? Especially if there is something that has to do with partnerships, relationships, maybe even contractors, because remember, Jupiter is in your fourth house, your home. So overspending on things for the home as well. Venus is very social. I want you to remember that. And remember, Venus is in Virgo in your seventh house of partnerships and relationships. You could be having a lot of conversations around this time, communicating around this time. Just remember, it's okay to be social around this time, but with all the aspects, the harder, more challenging aspects that are happening Sunday and Monday, just remember to read the room for any conversation. And I'm telling that to every sign, because it is likely, it is one of the most challenging weeks of 2024. Okay, that's all I'm saying. But with that said, that's just the aspects. Remember, it is you that create your reality. You can control these aspects. You've gone through every single aspect that I mentioned. Okay, all the ones that are on Sunday and Monday. You've gone through it. You know what it's like. So it really is how you handle the energies. All right. So with that said, Pisces, let's see what's going on for you for August 12th to the 18th for Pisces, Pisces rising, Pisces moon. If you want to read for any other placements in your chart, you are absolutely welcome to. So Pisces, let's see what is going to offer you for August 12th to the 18th. Now, Pisces, I do a traditional Celtic cross spread. If we need to pull clarifiers, you know that we will. Secondly, I love y'all. Y'all are amazing. I am very excited for, I think I mentioned this in my last week's reading. I have many Pisces friends, and two of them are actually moving. Two of them are moving, and one works in housing. He's a lawyer in housing. Anyway, they got some big stuff coming up mid-month, and they're already feeling like a little bit of a squeeze, but it's like just things like a little bit more paperwork on this and things like that. Nothing like crazy. So just remember, it's how you handle those energies. All right. So, you're going to be fine. You're going to be absolutely fine. Oh my goodness. Oh wow, Pisces. All right, so let's get started. Remember what I said. You're definitely gonna be thinking of partnerships, relationships, especially if you're single. That could be something that you're really looking forward to. If you are in a relationship, feeling that surge, that spark. The other thing is possibly, again, you may be over analyzing things. Try not to over analyze things. Venus, just feel. That's what Venus is. You just want to feel. When it comes to work, if you're here for work or career, same thing. Okay, don't over analyze things. Let things play out. Okay, now you got the Ten of Cups. You're good, by the way. You're absolutely good. You got the Ten of Cups. Very nice. Very nice. You are starting. The biggest energy coming through is there's a phase that you're going through. This new phase, this new cycle feels really nice because it's like everything's ending on this wonderful note that you're excited about. You're excited for something new to blossom. All right. Now, the Ten of Cups is it's joy, it's happy, everything, especially of the domestic sector. Okay, and you know this is a Pisces card, so you pulled one of your own cards. You see the cups in the rainbow, which is so amazing here. There's this prosperity and joy, and this promising future. You see the happy children dancing, just so in their own little world, like just so happy, and then the couple. All right, you even see the house on the hill. But so a lot of, when I say Mars conjuncting Jupiter and Gemini in your fourth house, your domestic sector, there's a sense of just feel that energy there, feel that joy there. Cups are love and relationships and feelings, emotions. It's your contentment. All right, leading to the Two of Cups in the heart of your spread. So yeah, biggest energy coming through is that a lot of y'all are looking forward to this agreement. It can be marriage. It can be there's this even karmic agreement that's seeming to come through, but there's this agreement with someone else. There's this union with someone else. There's a lot. This is all about bonding. This is bonding on a whole other level. Okay, this is like the 26th dimension. This is super conscious. This is love transcending time and space itself. Two souls inhabiting one body. This is how special this bond is. Okay. Anyway, this is great. All right. There's this driving life force between these two. And you even see the caduceus in between them. All right. So that's really, really special. Really nice. We call this the twin flame card in layman's terms, the true love card, the soulmate card. And again, it can be platonic. It can be love. In terms of romance, it can be work related, finding the perfect business partner or colleague. There is something here that you're going to feel that passion. You even see the winged lion, right? With Leo season, with all this Leo activity. Anyway, this is amazing. This is amazing. So definitely that's going to be some activity in that area. And actually next week we do move into Virgo season, so a lot more focus on this partnerships and relationships theme happening in your life. Now you do have the high priestess in your challenge area, so just go within, trust your intuition, have those moments, be guided by even pay attention to your dreams. Your dreams could be sending you messages around this time. We're so close to this full moon in Aquarius that is in your 12th house, which is everything beyond the physical plane. It's the subconscious, it's intuition, it's also dreams. So have that moment. All right, really go within. The high priestess, guardian of the subconscious. All right, so don't be afraid to go deep if you need to. Really, really, really connect with your higher self. That's going to make all the difference. I think I said that earlier, being in touch with your higher self. It works wonders. Trust me, it works wonders. Now, you got the devil in your crown. So there's likely, when you see what's going on here, something that you're thinking about that may, remember what I said with Venus squaring Jupiter, the Venus being in your house of partnerships and relationships. There may be something here where that is an aspect where it's overindulgent, overspending, excessiveness. there may be something here where you recognize this week, you're like, maybe I shouldn't be doing this, or maybe this isn't the right thing for me because the devil represents vices, bad behaviors, pessimistic thinking, codependency as well. So you want to shake off that energy, but it may be on your mind this week. It may be a friendship, to be honest. All right. For a lot of y'all, it could be a group you belong to. The devil is attributed to Capricorn. Capricorn does rule your 11th house. It's your social network. Groups, organizations, your communities. Also rules social media. If that's a matter for you, there may be something that you're doing on social media or like, I don't know if I should be doing that. But remember that chains are free, okay? They can break loose anytime they want. It comes down to choice. That's right, because the devil, card 15, 1, 5 equals 6. The Lover's card, 6. You see the two people from the Lover's card now chained to the devil. So everything is a choice. You have this power to choose to break free from whatever energy that may be taking up too much headspace or making you feel that, all right, I recognize this is not something that I want to take with me on this next cycle, this next path, but I've actually got to take the action to. All right. Now you've got the 6 of Wands. Like what is going on? 6 of Wands. This is victory, success, but it's that action, right? It's that action that you take to earn it and deserve it. And it's victory. It's like I said, success. It's achievements, public recognition. He's being cheered on. This is a procession, being honored. And so there is this level of success that you may be feeling this week and getting recognition for walking the walk, talking the talk. It's whatever you've done, all right, that brings this applause and eminence, which is absolutely nice because you got the Knight of Swords too in your future. So, wow. Two things are coming up. Well, the first thing is, yes, there could be a lot of momentum, a lot of movement, conversations, communication that's happening that you're moving into that you feel so good about. I mean, like fearless, like let's get this done. One thing that I want to remind you is that, there is going to be that slowdown energy with Saturn. So if you're going at this pace and Saturn's saying, no, 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 no. Okay, just compromise, meet in the middle. All right. And I say that because Knight of Swords is attributed to Gemini. Remember, you've got Mars and Jupiter in Gemini. So the Knight of Swords can be impulsive, can be really going after the things that he wants. And so just keep that in mind. But it is coming up more as, you're just ready to go. You're ready to go, get things done. Up here, you could be processing a lot with the fact that Knight of Swords is Gemini. A lot of it could have to do with your domestic sector as well. Let's get to your stuff. Oh my goodness, y'all. Pisces, if you like this reading, it would be great. If you like, subscribe, leave comments. Let me know what's going on. Are you moving? Like the Pisces that I know. Are you thinking about moving? Are you doing anything with your home? And it's not even, there's stuff with kids that you could be doing. If nothing with real estate or home, children, your kids, or, even your parents or significant other, there could be a activity there. But work is definitely going to be a big thing for you too. All right. So, and I love y'all Pisces. Y'all, oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. That did not just happen. Oh my gosh. Who are you, Pisces? Okay, so this is one of your best weekly readings. As you can see, just, if you are thinking about something that that's not good for you, it's really the thing. Trust your intuition here, but otherwise, wow. You got the 8 of Wands, so you're ready. I mean, Knight of Swords with the 8 of, like, you're ready to go. You're fired up. You're like, let's do this. Let's do this. And remember what I said earlier. Honestly, the big takeaway here is taking that action. You just got the 8 of Wands, which is a card of action. It's movement. There's a lot of movement in this card. You see the Wands completely aligned, everything aligning for you, your passions, your ambitions, a lot of work-related matters as well. If you are here for love, a lot of y'all are partnerships, relationships, love. Again, it can be platonic, whatever resonates with you. We do call this arrows of love too. So it seems like there's something that you're looking forward to landing, or there's something happening that it's you're just looking forward to it. Now you got the Emperor in your external factors area. This is great. You are going to feel very empowered this week, so empowered that the devil does show up in your crown. But the Emperor is great. Okay, this is someone who is very powerful. He's the Emperor. He's a ruler of his kingdom. He lays down the laws. All right, but it's also divine masculine and mastery of self. A lot of knowledge, a lot of passion with the Emperor, but he does rule his destiny. Okay. Now, came up in your external factors area. So for a lot of y'all, yeah, it's just going to be someone very powerful. Someone very powerful that could be part of your life. And it could be like paternal energy. The Emperor is like the dad of tarot. So yeah, there could be father figure, parental figure. The Emperor is just, like I said, masculine energy, someone that is very influential, someone that you really want there in your corner, that could be someone that also makes things happen for you. Now, when I say make things happen for you, you got the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. Like, what is going on? Do you remember last week's reading, Pisces? I would go back and look at that because there is something the universe is telling you. But anyway, you got the Ace of Pentacles. Pentacle is the biggest pentacle in the deck. There's something rooting up for you that you want. You want this new path, okay? And especially in this financial perspective, I mean, it is Pentacles, but it's also your physical reality, something coming through. There's something that you want for sure, but leading to this new path. You see the golden pathway here with the archway. It is this gateway. You even see the mountain in the back. That is this, it's almost like this new path is bringing you this whole other level of knowledge that is really sweet. It's really nice. Oh my goodness. And you're good. You're good. Continue to move that direction because you also got the Ace of Wands. So it does look like, I'm going to pull a clarifier, but it does look like, well, the Ace of Wands, again, there's something big here, career related, that could be happening, something new coming through in terms of career. It could be a new client. Something's nice. Something's really nice, especially with partnerships and relationships. Okay. Some union there, but Ace of Wands is also, remember, your passions, your ambitions, even things that you're exerting energy into that you want to be known for. That's happening here. You've got recognition here. But Ace is new changes, new beginnings, new opportunities. You're good. There's definitely a lot of stuff that you can look forward to. There's a lot of stuff that you can look forward to here. What was I going to clarify? What time? How much time do we have? Okay. Let me clarify the Six of Wands. Oh my gosh, and you got the Six of Pentacles. Okay. So, there is this sense of, the Six of Pentacles I love because it just shows, you've got two sixes, by the way. So six is, the center pillar, the tree of life. It's harmonizing. You can feel things harmonizing for you now. And if you feel that you've been lacking support, it's coming through, okay? And you're moving toward that. If you feel that you are someone that is in such a place where you want to spread your love and support to other people, even spiritual wealth, yes, that is something that is very possible. And people can be seeing you as, leader or said like guidance as well. But this is great. This is wonderful. A lot of gratitude here. Generosity is spirit, a lot of spiritual wealth in your life. You've got the Two of Cups, Ace of Wands, Ace of, this is great. Okay. Just remember, there may be something up here. Just recognize it. If you intuitively you trust your intuition, recognize something that you're like, okay, maybe this is not working out. And it might not even have to do with you. It could be the fact that you recognize you are in a situation with a toxic boss, or, there is a toxic colleague or something like that. You just recognize it, but take that action. Take that action. You got a lot to look forward to. Pisces, y'all are amazing. Thanks so much for tuning in. If you like this reading, it would be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. And next week, yep, full moon in Aquarius with Jupiter squaring Saturn. There's a couple things happening. We'll talk about it next week. Pisces, y'all are amazing. Y'all, I'm excited for you. All right. Thanks so much, Pisces. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.